Hey everyone, it's Jack from Cultaholic.com back again with another big news update. We have news from a WWE official press release confirming the dates of a big tournament later this summer. Also, we have news of All In and how we can potentially watch that if we're not attending the show ourselves, if we're not lucky enough to. Matthew's going, so good. Fair play to him. Well done, mate. Well done. Not annoyed at all. No. And also, we have news of WWE's working relationship with the promotion over in Japan. Very interesting indeed. There's going to be a bit of a talent exchange. WWE are going to lend one of their superstars to a Japanese promotion, so we'll find out who that is at the end of the video. So let's just crack on with it. Let's get into all of the news. First of all, an official WWE press release which was sent out this afternoon has confirmed the date and location of the second Mae Young Classic. The first tournament, of course, took place last year and was won by Kairi Sane, who defeated Shayna Baszler in the final. And it was generally very well received indeed. There were fantastic performances from the likes of Bianca Belair, Toni Storm, Candice LeRae and Piper Niven, otherwise known as Viper on the independent scene. This year's tournament will take place on August 8th and 9th at Full Sail, the same location as last year and the same location, of course, as NXT tapings. And the lineup hasn't been announced yet, but it should contain some of the best of the worldwide female talent in professional wrestling. Now, the important thing to note here is that we don't yet know when it's going to go on air on the WWE Network, but I'm guessing it won't be too long after the date itself. So that's August the 8th and 9th at Full Sail, and don't expect the tournament to take too long to transfer over to the WWE Network for our viewing pleasure. Secondly, in independent wrestling news, there's big news for All In, and that's that we're all in. You watching there, everybody's all in, because as announced via the official All In Twitter page, All In will be streaming come September 1st. We don't yet know on which streaming service or via who, or how easily accessible it'll be or how much it'll indeed cost. But the good thing to note, for the thousands and thousands of fans who couldn't make the show or couldn't get tickets to the show in Illinois, we can still watch it. It's going to be we're all in. As Cody Rhodes summed up on Twitter himself, we're all in. Everybody's all in. Brackets. Apart from Flipcord. And finally, in a very sort of interesting political move in the global wrestling landscape, WWE have ended a working relationship with Pro Wrestling Noah. They will be sending Hideo Itami to wrestle at, I think, a couple of Noah dates, maybe just one, but certainly a small number of Noah dates. Itami, of course, came from Noah. He was a big star there, formerly known as Kenta, all capitals, and, went to NXT, had very, very bad luck with injuries. He was potentially going to be NXT champion were it not for his horrendous run of injuries, his horrendous luck with injuries. And then he was moved to 205 Live and currently is being pushed on 205 Live, which is good for fans of his across the globe. He could well be in line for a shot at the Cruiserweight Championship, and I think could possibly become Cruiserweight Champion. However, the wider story here is that WWE have ended a working relationship with a promotion in Japan. Obviously, their biggest global rivals at the moment are New Japan Pro Wrestling, the biggest promotion in Japan, featuring some of the top stars and some of the best wrestlers in the world, like Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada, Chris Jericho's been over there and done some stuff, Tetsuya Naito, all big, huge names, the Young Bucks, of course, and Cody Rhodes himself, members of the Bullet Club, all involved with New Japan. Noah are a far smaller company in a global sense. We don't know as much about Noah as we do about New Japan Pro Wrestling. But as I mentioned, Itami was one of the huge stars there throughout the 2000s and is returning. He should be welcomed with open arms. And I just wonder, what are WWE's motivations for this? Is this to appease Itami? Is he losing patience? Is it to gain some sort of foothold in Japan, the backyard of their biggest competition? Because, of course, New Japan have been establishing a foothold in North America. Or is it simply because they felt nice and they just wanted to do something nice for Noah and send one of their sort of hometown heroes back to a rapturous crowd reception? I don't know, but we should find out more about that once those dates have happened, I guess, and once we see what future steps are taken between WWE and Pro Wrestling Noah. So that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching this intriguing news update. Exciting news about All In, of course, and exciting news about the Mae Young Classic, but intriguing news about the whole Pro Wrestling Noah deal. I've been Jack from Cultaholic. You can follow me on Twitter at JackTheJobber here. You can follow all of us at Cultaholic and check out our Patreon too, patreon.com/Cultaholic. And never, ever forget to join us.